The storytelling that people have when they visit your destination is one of the biggest opportunities, right? So it's exciting for people to travel to events. They take a lot of effort and personal motive to actually say, yes, I'm going to an event. I'm taking day out of my, a number of days out of my schedule to travel there and physically meet with people. If they can share the experience that they have, both in words on microblogs like Twitter, if they can share where they are in geolocation and share photos or videos, rich content of what they're experiencing, then within their networks, these people can actually tell the story of the destination that they currently are at, and how well or where the improvement points are for the destination or for the venue or for the service providers. They can get instant feedback on what's happening and how the participant observes their event. So I think if you're willing to listen and if you're doing it in near real time, I think there's a lot of opportunities that you can have to listen to your customer group and converse and engage into dialogue, just like you're doing today. And this video capture of rich content, and it shows that I've experienced this in Poland over the last visits that I've had to Poland, is that Poland is very engaged in how to tell the story about all these evolutions that are taking place in Poland, because I think you're definitely taking advantage of those opportunities. You're proactively embracing this change, and you're using it to the benefit of promoting, what's going on in Poland and here in Gdansk. I think we can learn a lot from how people in the virtual events services industry are marketing their services and using the benefits of it to market the value of it. So I think there's a big opportunity in marketing and sales, how the live meetings and events industry can learn from how the service providers in that technology space primarily are marketing their services. Now, will one or the other, let's say, prevail, or I think they will coexist, very much like radio has not disappeared and TV has not disappeared since the internet has come along. I know that the enhancements of virtual events and the way that live and virtual meet in the middle to create opportunities in hybrid events are pretty fantastic, and there's a lot of opportunities for us to capture there. The most critical thing is to be curious and aware of the new competencies that are required for people to be able to deal with those changes for the different constituencies. So as a service provider to the industry, you need to be aware of what this means for you as a venue or as a destination, and how you can contribute to make life for the meeting planner easier. Also for the facilitators and speakers, there's a new requirement to be aware of how to deal with this. The microphones and cameras and connectivity and all the issues that come around hybrid events cause new challenges for the way that you engage and interact with people. Lastly, I think if you think openly about which forms in the industry are being currently adopted, so user adoption is the thing that interests me a lot. And you look at what technologies people adopt easily, it's the ones that they care about and that enable their conversations of care. And I think if you focus on those components on a destination, venue, or a content level, then the context of whether it's live, virtual, or hybrid is really just a choice. Just the toolbox is becoming bigger, and it's something that's exciting to craft those new events. Put it this way, I think events have played a pivotal role in some of the new media service companies that are currently around, right? So if you look at services like Twitter or geolocation services like Gowalla or Foursquare, a lot of them have had their stepping stones, so to say, at events, which is interesting, right? At the TED event where Twitter was presented as a project, it really got some traction that was then tested at a number of events, but the main one where it got traction was South by Southwest, where a film, music festival, and interactive media festival actually used it to overcome some of the hurdles of having a big group in one destination at the same time. If you look at the learnings taken out of that and then applying it in destinations, I think there's some, I think it's more looking at events or communities that have been successful at using them while being at a destination, and using it to bind the people in that community even further, right? To enhance the conversations. I think the destination is like the platform. It's the context that you provide, just like a mobile device can be a context, or a fixed point can be a context, or a camera can be a context. But the decorum of the environment, I think, is extremely important.